Good morning, everyone. Our readings for this 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time present to us a very challenging message. The message is not a message of comfort, but a message of fire, division, and even suffering. Jesus says, "I have come to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already blazing." This tells us that the Word of God is not always a gentle lullaby. Sometimes, the Word of God is like a burning flame meant to purify us, to reshape us, and to reform our lives for the better. And for us to understand all these things, let me use three key words, and those words are information, formation, transformation. I repeat, information, formation, transformation. These three words sound the same, but they are different in meaning. First, information. Our generation is overflowing with many information. Left and right, we have this information. We have the internet, the social media, we have radio, television, we have the magazine, we have cell phones. These things are feeding us with a lot of information. When we receive notification, it means we receive a particular information. But you know what? The most important information that we could ever receive is the Word of God. And we can have it by reading the Scriptures, by listening when it is proclaimed, by hearing a good sermon, or when we attend a catechesis. When we receive information, it's either we receive it and then we share it to other people. In the first reading, Jeremiah was sharing an important information to the king of Babylon and his people. But they did not receive that information. They reject it, and they threw Jeremiah into the cistern. My dearest brothers and sisters, sometimes we throw important information into the cistern of our laziness, into the cistern of our indifference. And so, that information does not touch us. Information alone does not change our way of life. It will be at the level of our head without touching the soul. Now, if we treat the information seriously, we will move to another stage, which is formation. This is where the Word of God can shape us, can discipline us. This is where the Word of God can guide our daily lives. In the second reading that we have today, we heard that we are in a race surrounded by cloud of witnesses. What are those witnesses? Those are holy ones, the angels and the saints. We are not alone. We are told to persevere in running the race, keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus. Formation is a process of discipline, self-control, avoiding sins, and allowing the grace of God to work in us so that we will be strengthened in our faith. You know, formation is not always easy. I have undergone 12 years of formation before I got ordained. And those 12 years of formation were really challenging. And I think when it comes to formation, we have to look at what the second reading is telling us. That like the athletes, they train their bodies. And so we Christians should train our hearts through prayer, self-control, and service. And this is what Jesus Christ is telling us, baptism of fire. This is a fire of love, fire of dedication. And when we do that, we will be effective Christians. The final stage is transformation. This is when the Word of God does not only inform us, does not only form us, but changes us and transforms us. If we are already transformed, we are not only talking about God, we live in God. We are not only talking about love, we show it in our actions. And I think when it comes to transformation, this is what Jesus Christ meant when He said, I have come to set the earth on fire. Fire transforms everything it touches. It purifies, it renews, and ignites us. It ignites our lives so that we will have the sense of passion to live out our lives for truth, for love, and for justice. My dearest brothers and sisters, the Word of God is the most important information that we could ever have in this life. Let that information be our formation so that that formation will lead us to transformation where we could have a life set on fire because of God's love. May God bless us all.